before we go any farther, let's just get the elephant in the room, okay? These are my coronavirus nails. I have not been able to go get my nails done because everything is closed due to the coronavirus. And since y'all won't stay at home, everything's had to shut down. So let's just go ahead and get that over with. I don't want you guys saying, well, Brandy, are you just going to do the video and pretend like your nails are not looking a mess? Yes, I am. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Hi guys, I'm Brandy with an I, and I'm back with another video. Different wig, different shenanigans. So here we go. First of all, if you're like me, you're at home struggling to get through the Rona, don't worry, we're going to make it. Everything's going to be okay. So if you follow me on Instagram, I promised to do a video about magnetic lashes. I am not good with eyelashes, period. So I decided to try magnetic lashes. And I've tried a couple of different brands, but today I have these Kiss magnetic lashes along with the liner that comes with it. Now I have worn them before and they look pretty decent, but I wanted to just come and just kind of show you guys how I use them and how they work for me. So first of all, the instructions say to use the eyeliner, put on like one layer of eyeliner and then let it dry, and then put on like a couple more layers of eyeliner. Get it to, you know, your desired effect. My desired effect is thick just because I need a lot of room for error when I'm sticking these lashes on. So I'm gonna line my lashes, give it some time to dry, and then line them again. So here goes nothing. Okay, so I'm back with the liner on my eyes. I've let it dry for a few minutes. I've done about 2, 3, 4, 5 coats, who's counting? And so I have these Kiss lashes in Tempt. I actually bought these online because I didn't really like the eyelashes that came with the liner that I got. I can't remember where I got them from the first time, but I didn't really care for the lashes, so I purchased some more online at kiss.com. So I have these eyelashes in Tempt. I don't know if you can see that. So I use a eyelash applicator tool, just a normal one, nothing fancy. If yours is magnetic like mine, just make sure that you're very careful with the magnets, because if you get too close to the magnets, it will stick to the applicator and then it'll be a struggle. You don't want to struggle like me. I put it on my applicator as close as possible without doing too much, getting a good grip on it, so you can see that. And then I don't have to cut these. Maybe my eyes are long, I don't know, but I don't have to cut these. I actually end up, it lines up pretty well for me, so I don't know. But if you do have to cut them, you can cut. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can cut at the magnets, like in between the magnets. You might want to be careful though. I've seen people say that when they cut the magnet, like it messes up the whole thing. So I would try to cut in between magnets, so you'll still have a magnet at the end, which will make it a lot better. So anyway, so what I do is kind of line this up with my eyeline here, starting at the end, and then kind of take it inside. Trying to get as close to the lash line as possible, keeping in mind that it is a magnet, so there's really kind of only so much you can do because there's kind of like a thick magnet on the end. It's not a thin strip. like a normal eyelash, and then just you want to make sure that it's on your liner and it's adhering to your liner. And yeah, so that's the first lash. And the second one is never as easy, so let's see how that goes. Now, let's talk about one thing. My eyelashes are wild. They've come from the deepest jungles, the wildest safaris. Like, they do what they want to do whenever they want to. It just is what it is. So what I have to also be careful with is when I'm doing the liner, I have to really be careful with it getting in my eyelashes, because the liner itself will get, like when it dries, it has a really interesting texture. And so when it dries on the eyelashes, it kind of makes them a little harder than usual. So you have to be really careful if your eyelashes are like mine, Wild Kingdom. And make sure that you're kind of like combing out your eyelashes. I use this little tool just to like make sure in between that like my eyelashes are not getting caked with the liner. Once again, you have to put at like 2 or 3 layers of liner on, and then the liner dries really interestingly. So just make sure that you're paying attention to that, because it can get really exciting, and that might hinder your lashes from actually staying down like this one. So just make sure that you're careful with that, and you're paying attention to your actual lashes when you're putting these on. So once again, not too terrible, not too shabby. The only thing I kind of am annoyed about sometimes with these is that once again, they're not a thin strip like your normal eyelashes, so it's kind of easier to see kind of like the little difference between like where your actual lash line is and where the eyeline is. So once again, like if you can just adjust it to see if you can get any closer, and then sometimes you can like make up with that when you put on your mascara. You just kind of blend them together. So yes, that is magnetic lashes for me, a beginner. I like them. I don't have a problem with them. I've worn them twice to all day functions. I've taken naps in them and woken up and they were still there. I think the box is 16 hours of wear. I'm sure it's possible. I don't know. It just depends on the person and how you are, and how you get down. So I would suggest you try it if you're a beginner like me and you're just trying to make it out here and you can only do so much to begin with. Let me know how it goes. Let me know if there are any other brands that you tried, if there are any tricks that you have that may make the lashes like lay easier or like get closer to, your lash line. Let me know. I'm down to try anything. Once again, I don't think this looks terrible, but I'm sure that there are ways to improve it. So if you have any, suggestions for me, I'll gladly take them. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm probably going to be coming out with a lot of board content now that we are stuck in our homes for days. Thanks, Corona. So if there's anything that you want to see, if there's anything that you want me to try or do, or any shenanigans you want me to get into, let me know. I'll be happy to get on here and gab away for you guys. So leave your comments below. Thanks.